Hi there, Yogi, Virendra Yogi. The basic purpose of my life is to see that the whole world is in profound peace. At every one doorstep there is happiness, joy, health, wealth, power, position, wisdom, intelligence, everything what is essential for the survival of the mankind. But my wishes and desires will definitely not bring all this glory and greatness to every person. The person himself has to take the full responsibility, beloved friends. Because we are staying in the universe which is governed by the spiritual law, and the spiritual law cannot be tempered, cannot be fiddled, cannot be distorted. We can't do anything to these spiritual laws. So we have to be wise enough and intelligent enough and disciplined enough to adjust our every thought, action in that synchronization with that spiritual laws or the natural laws. And once there is a perfect harmony between our thought, act, process, everything else, with that divine power, we shall be really living a worthy life and a very profound life. So we have to train ourselves. We have to understand what are those spiritual laws, and then only we can fit into that system like a coherent beam of laser. They are all going uniformly in the same direction, with the same speed, with the same energy, everything else. So that is called synergy. So all the wisest people like Jesus, Buddha, Guru Nanak Dev, and so on and so forth, they all really meditated, contemplated, and discovered those spiritual laws. Even Ralph Waldo Emerson, and then they make a perfect harmony of their ways of thinking, acting, behaving with that law, and that's why they have a very profound, peaceful, and joyful life. So my whole aim is to transmute such beautiful ideas to all of you. Maybe it is available everywhere in all the scripts, Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bible, and so many other scripts, Quran and all. But hardly people learn it, understand it, meditate upon it, contemplate upon it, and they are really suffering. The whole world is in deep mourning, suffering, a stressful life because of the negative things they have learned, which is coming natural, like greed, selfishness, anger, hatred, jealousy, cynical attitude. They just want to live in the domain of ignoble, bestial and groveling thoughts, which is not having any sense of guidance from the spiritual laws. Because the spiritual laws wants harmony, not deviating, totally disciplined, totally controlled, and directed towards a definite aim, that is everyone has to live, beloved friends. So I would like to tell you some of the basic things. To understand how to live a life, you have to follow the fundamental principles of life, that is truth, justice, peace, love, and non-violence. And if you are following that, then the universal law of cause and effect will come. The spiritual law will come in force. That is, sowing and reaping will come in force, and the law of compensation will come in force. That is, law of action and reaction will come in force. So really always think that you are very pure in your thought. You become exactly what you think about. So never think anything which is detrimental and harmful to others. Think always loving everyone, caring for everyone, sharing all the blessings God has given to you, and then you will be getting back everything what you are sowing, that you are going to reap about it. Unfortunately, people do not know it. They understand some people have achieved such great of enlightenment, wisdom, and economy. That was some accident, but no. Life is governed not by artifice, by accident or chances, but life is really regulated and governed by a universal law, that is called a spiritual law. So we have to train our mind to think in the right direction, what we call positive mental attitude. And always I tell you, think about love, think about joy, think about happiness, think about all these which is beneficial to everyone else. You have to live your life, so you have to think about the right means of livelihood. You have to speak always right speech. You have to always think rightly. You have to always having a right intention. You have to have always right views, right concentration, right meditation, right contemplations. Everything if you do right, then you become a leader. You know who is leader? Who always does the right things. Then your life will be very, very fragrant, pleasant, harmonious with yourself, within yourself, and harmony with the entire universe. beloved friends, it is not difficulty. Believe that everything is possible. Buddha believed and he really cherished a vision of becoming the enlightened one, and he got it. All these great sages and saints believed that everything is possible, but you have to train your mind. The mind is absolute power. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can really achieve for you, but you have to really enlighten your mind. You have to read what is the truth, you have to learn what is the truth, and then you have to really contemplate on it, meditate on it. As you know, the meditation is constant dwelling intensely with burning desire and sensitivity to absorb such ideas and practice in your day of life. That's why Buddha contemplated on truth and he said, I am truth. And what is the truth? Truth is love everyone, even to your enemies. Train your mind, heart and soul that your heart is always longing for will and welfare of every person. And even you are loving your enemies and there is no hatred, there is no greed, there is no cynical attitude in your mind. You have to also pray God. I mean, Buddha never said pray God, but I tell you, if you believe in God, that all should be happy. There should be harmony, prosperity and joys for everyone else. And you have to rejoice their rejoicings. That conditioning mind will really bring all the joys and happiness to you. You have to make your mind serene, calm, cool. There should not be any kind of disturbance. And the disturbance are coming because of a negative mental attitude, cynical attitude, and that is very well known. Greed, selfishness, anger, hatred, what we call the negative emotions. These negative emotions can really bring all sorts of sorrow, misery, and all sorts of problems to the mankind, suffering mankind. So ultimately I tell you, discipline yourself. What is discipline? What you will discipline? Discipline your mind, because mind is the master power that molds and makes. And man is mind, and even more it takes the tools of thought and shaping what he wills, bring forth 1,000 joys and 1,000 ills. Man thinks in secret and comes to pass. The environment is but a looking glass. So if you have trained your mind, then you are being the power. You are being the power of intelligence and love. And you hold the key to every conditions and circumstances in your own approach. And you are also wielded with the power of transmuting and regenerating all the essentials so that you can really attain whatever you want and dream in life. Buddha did it. Columbus did it. Copernicus did it. Wright brothers did it. Edison did it. So many people have done so many great things. They are not different. They don't have monopoly on such greatness, but it was their burning desire, intense desire to be a true servant of the mankind, as this Yogi Virendra is thinking. There is a fulfillment of life. There is a meaning of life. You have to live every moment as if the day is the last day of our life. So we have to respect time. We have to respect everyone. We have to care for everyone. We have to help everyone, because those who seek it, they find it. And those who knock it, they can only open the gate of the temple of knowledge, wisdom, peace, prosperity and joy. It is possible. It is only possible through effort to effort, attempt to attempt, commitment to commitment, dedication to dedication, passion to passion. And then definitely with ceaseless importunity, the kingdom of God will be available to you, the temple of knowledge will be available to you, and all the opulence, abundance will be at your doorstep. Is it not so? So I tell you, opportunity is there. And what my friend John J. Ingalls wrote a poem, Opportunity, kindly listen and practice in your life. Master of human destinies I am I. Master of human destinies I am I. Fame, love and fortune on my footsteps wait. Cities and fields I walk. I penetrate desert and far remote seas. Passing by hovels and mart and palaces soon or late, I knock unbidden at every gate. If sleeping wake, if feasting rise before I turn away, this is the hour of fate. And those who follow me reach every estate. Mortal desire conquer every foe and save death. But those who hesitate and doubt, they're condemned to failure, penury and woe. Seek me in vain, uselessly implore. I answer not. I return no more. Life is only one. Be very careful. There are not so many lives. So educate yourself, train your mind, be disciplined. Follow the rules of the nature, the spiritual laws, and then you will be really living a very comfortable life. Otherwise, life is miserable. A fish out of water. Thank you very much for watching this video. May God bless you.